Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey. And the first bit of news that we have today is some more updates to competitive. All right, so wildlife and IO guards have been removed from competitive playlists as we continue to address server performance in high level matches. We'll let you know if there are any more updates to competitive gameplay. Okay, so again, I think this is a great addition. This season is a little, it's starting to get a little wonky for me as someone who has always loved Fortnite from the beginning, right? I love Fortnite from the very beginning, and back then, whatever was in whatever was in pubs was part of competitive. So much to the point where competitive players would be so mad whenever there would be some new wacky weapon added in, and especially the very first time that the mythic sword got added into the game, and especially since it got added in the day of a tournament. It'd really make competitive players mad. And but going back that far, before you started having mythical weapons, whatever was in pubs was in competitive. And I always liked, even though even before there was mythical swords, there was some wacky things that were in Fortnite, right? That could cause some wacky eliminations, which I find fun and enjoyable to watch. This season's getting, we've been getting a little bit farther away from that, anyways, just to make it more appealing to the people who are dedicated to being competitive players. But this season, wow, I mean, there's so many things now: spaceships, railguns, recon scanner, wildlife, and IO. And I know they're doing this to help address the server performance, especially in the end game for. Like as they said, in competitive high level matches, but it is starting to feel like not the same. And when I like watching competitive the best when it doesn't feel like it's a totally separate game from what I would be watching or playing if I was watching just a regular content creator play public matches, or if I went in and played public matches myself. You don't want competitive to be so far away from that. You want it to be far away in skill, because these are the best players in all the world. But I just don't want to see the game get too far away from the base game of, hey, this is Fortnite, this is wacky, this is way wackier than any other whether it's first person or third person shooter that you're going to play, because Fortnite has the building mechanic that other shooters have not had in the past. So there's always going to be that element of, this is totally different and wackier than anything else you're going to get. So I hope that they are able to address the server issues and get some of these things back in. That way it does feel closer to what the game, the base game is. Let's see. The other news that I wanted to talk about today is unreleased items in Fortnite Creative, and they have a little blog post for this, so we can go over that. Hey y'all, we regularly receive questions about the expected arrival of more Fortnite items and props in Creative. While we are actively working to bring new content into Creative each update, we don't always bring all content available in other game modes into Creative. Process for adding content to Creative. Whenever we add new content to Fortnite, we consider whether it can be added to Creative. Some content that we license from others, think third-party TV shows, movies, music, games, etc., are usually subject to license restrictions. In general, you should not expect licensed content within Fortnite Creative. If this changes at any point, we'll communicate that to you. Licensed content aside, when Battle Royale receives new content updates, we see you asking why the content doesn't release in Creative at the same time. Whenever possible, we look for opportunities to adapt content to be usable in Fortnite Creative, but first we must test and validate that content. New items can bring bugs that negatively impact Fortnite Creative usability and performance, and can potentially create issues for existing and in development creator islands. Note, any attempt to discover or create a workaround to use items that are not officially added by Epic into Creative will result in an account action against the persons who made the exploit possible. These items are not enabled because they create a broken and frustrating experience for players. This doesn't mean you should stop asking for stuff that you want. Whenever possible, we will work to bring more content into Fortnite Creative, and we encourage you to keep letting us know what you want to see added. So there you go. That's the official word from Epic and why things don't get added in right away, and the fact that if there's something that you really want, that you shouldn't be working for some sort of workaround to get it into Creative. Because again, this is their game, and they don't want somebody to, create a workaround and cause the map to be broken, and then have that out there, because then people might get the impression that the Fortnite itself is broken in that way, when it's something that somebody modded something and broke it, and they just don't want that image out there, right? So that is their official word. Let's see. That's all I have for news today. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have in the LTMs. Team Rumble, Prop Hunt, Modern Mall. Let's see here. The top vehicle games showcased: Orange versus Blue, 100 XL. Go Goated, and Battle Lab. Let's see here. Let's talk about some challenge tips, and so we went over all the legendary challenges, of course. So now we can do a couple more. So search chests at Corny Complex or Lazy Lake, 7 in total. Very self-explanatory. Just go to Lazy Lake or Corny Complex and start searching chests. And then the next one is deal explosive damage to opponents or opponent structures, 500 in total. And this is actually really easy if you get in a UFO. UFO is their little the big plasma ball thing that it shoots. That counts as explosive damage. So you're going to get a ton of explosive damage done to either players or especially builds, because that's right now. That's what players do. That's all you can do. If you're a player on the ground, all you could do to protect yourself is try to build around yourself and get to a safe location, inside of a building where it's harder for that person to hit you. But if you're trying to get this challenge done, you're going to be getting a lot of damage done on player builds. So go get in a spaceship, and that is how you'll get this challenge done really easy and really fast. Let's see here. That is the challenge. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have over in the item shop today. We have the Fortnite Dark Reflections pack is in here again today. Let's see here. This includes Dark Jonesy outfit, Dark Red Knight outfit, the Dark Wildcard outfit, Dark Shield back bling, Wild Cube back bling, and the Dark Axe harvesting tool for $15.99 US. And then if you're somewhere else, it'll say in there when you go look in your item shop. So that's a cool one. Of course, we got all of our DC bundles still here. The football icons is still here as well. And then we have the Sanctum outfit with the Coven cape back bling for 1,500. The Instinct outfit with the reaction tank back bling for 1,200. The Busy Wrap for 300. The Double Up emote for 500. The Electro Shuffle emote for 800. The Sacken emote for 200. The Vix outfit with the Whisker Pack back bling and built-in spin out emote for 1,500. The Per Axe harvesting tool for 800. the Infinity outfit with the Starfield backbling for 1,500, Star Strike harvesting tool for 800, the Eternal Zero wrap for 500, and then we have the Wake Up emote for 500, the My World emote for 500, the Rolly emote for 500, Last Forever emote for 500, the Dark Bomber outfit with the Dark Bag backbling for 1,200, Thunder Crash harvesting tool for 1,200, the Dark Glyph glider for 1,000. I mean, not 1,000 for 500. And that looks like everything today. So you can get any and all of these items using code Mikey MMMIKIE in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. Now let's go ahead and talk about our tip of the day. Okay, so what do we know about the supply llamas this season, right? So they're the loot llamas. The loot llamas are great, but they run away, right? So I've only eliminated 2 myself at this point, and then we kind of talked about in Discord. I believe there's a couple people, or there was somebody who said that they haven't even eliminated 1 yet, and somebody else had only eliminated 1. Right now, because I've come across actually quite a few this season already. I've come across like, I don't know, 6 or 7, but I've only eliminated 2. But there is a trick that you can do to make sure that you actually get these eliminated. Now they're kind of run away, so they got to be quick, and you're gonna have to be quick to do this, so that the way they don't get away. But if you get up close enough to a loot llama, you can box it up, build a box around it so that it can't escape. Then at that point, you know, it's like shooting fish in a barrel, right? Right. Only you'll have a loot llama in a box, and it makes it super easy to eliminate the loot llama again, because you know you get great loot from the loot llama even if you don't eliminate it, because you're gonna get who knows how many big shields. You're gonna get a ton of ammo, right? But you want that extra. You want that extra material. You want that chug splash. You want the rocket ammo, right? You want all of that stuff. So you're gonna need to eliminate it if you want you know, the real good stuff, the extra good stuff. So make sure you get up close to it, box it up, and then take it out while it is stuck in your box. All right, that is the episode for today. Make sure you go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.